Peace. This is about Jussie Smollett receives ministering from Reverend Jesse Jackson. And as you can see here is Jussie Smollett himself, a former Empire actor who played Jamal Lyons in the show, and of course season 6 is going to be their final season because Jussie Smollett is no longer going to be in Empire. So, and of course Lee Daniels has said that he's not going to be in Empire season 6 final episodes. Jussie, meet Jesse, and it was low-key. Sneed is told actor Jussie Smollett, the star of one of Chicago's most riveting personal dramas, is now basically camping out in New York while working on a new project and lining up work. Okay, so now Jussie Smollett is now in New York. He's camping out there while working on a new project and lining up work. So of course he's gonna be looking for work and everything else, and of course while these fake allegations are going on with the Chicago Police Department and the former mayor Rahm Emanuel saying that he staged his own attack, this and that. But guess what? Not true, because all this has to do with Freemasons. But Sneed has learned Smollett embroiled in controversy since telling Chicago police in January he had been brutally assaulted by two men who yelled racist and homophobic slurs, hit Chicago under the radar last month to get a little ministry from the Reverend Jesse Jackson. And so Sneed had learned Smollett embroiled in controversy since telling the Chicago Police Department in January about the alleged attack by the Sandario brothers, and of course they were who yelled and racist and homophobic slurs. It's true, Jesse paid us a visit, and yes, I ministered to him, said Jackson, who has been supportive of Smollett, one of the stars on the Fox TV series Empire, when the hoax in Glow erupted. Of course, Jesse Jackson has been ministering to Jussie Smollett while Jussie Smollett is going through all this mess by himself, of course, and saying when the hoax in Glow erupted, of course they're saying that Jussie did this to himself, and that's a lie because Jussie Smollett is maintaining his innocence. Smollett, who now faces the threat of a special prosecutor investigation branded a travesty of justice by his attorneys, joined Jackson and members of his family for a Father's Day brunch at a Saturday morning Rainbow Push Coalition Forum on June 15th. And so now Jussie Smollett faces the threat of special prosecutor investigations, and I really don't think it would be a good idea to be doing that, because there's nothing guilty about Jussie Smollett. This has to do with Freemasonry, and if you trolls better not even think about saying all this and that, because you're liars too. And of course they joined Jesse Jackson for a Father's Day brunch. Jussie requested the visit to see Reverend Jackson before spending some time with people with real challenges and problems, said a Sneed source. He is a member of the Rainbow Coalition. And so Jussie is part of the Rainbow Coalition. Jussie requested to visit the Reverend Jesse Jackson, of course, before spending some time with people with real challenges and problems. So that's what he was doing. Jackson told the Sun-Times in March during a Smollett visit, Push has always been a house of refuge. So Push has always been a house of refuge where Jussie can go to It's part of what we do, reaching out to people who are in distress. And we have done so in many high-profile cases over the years, from Sammy Davis Jr. when he hugged President Nixon and black folk turned against him, to Bobby Rush after police tried to kill him in the Black Panthers raid. So there was a lot of high-profile cases over the years, and of course, I don't know, and it's just really sad about Sammy Davis Jr. when he hugged President Nixon. Black folks turned against him just because President Nixon was white, pale Caucasian. I mean, really, come on. And of course, turned against him to Bobby Rush. So everybody had turned their backs on Sammy Davis Jr. to go to Bobby Rush after the police tried to kill him in the Black Panthers raid. The source who claims he had just commiserated with the former Empire TV show star said Smollett just had dinner in New York at Ricardo's Steakhouse in Harlem last Saturday with his close friend and Empire star Taraji P. Henson and her fiancé, Calvin Hayden. And so Jussie Smollett had dinner with Taraji P. Henson and her fiancé at Ricardo's Steakhouse in Harlem last Saturday. So he's, and of course they had something to talk about. They talked about Empire and what Jussie is going to do moving forward because he is still under contract there, the source added. Jussie and the cast are still very close. And so Jussie Smollett is under contract for Empire, and of course the cast are still very close. So the cast of Empire, they're still giving him support, and they believe that he is innocent. Even I know that Jussie Smollett is innocent. Renewed for its 6th season, the Empire series has extended the actor's option by mutual agreement, leaving the door open for him to return at some point. Maybe. So renewed for the 6th season, it has left the door open for him to return at some point. So we don't know if Jussie Smollett is going to return by then, turn or not, but Lee Daniels said that he's not coming back, so we don't know what's going on with that. Leave your comments below. I am out.